Welcome back to the fifth installment of this video series where I compare two shows by the Warning song by song. It's the older Teatro Metropolitan show and the newer Pepsi Center show. So far, Pepsi has a 3-1 lead after 4 songs, and the sole point for Teatro only counts if you choose Z as your opening song. So almost a clean sweep for Pepsi so far. Let's see if it continues that way. Now it's time for Dull Knives, and at the Pepsi Center this song was played together. It was coupled with a previous song, Dust to Dust, without a pause in between. So I'm doing them in the Teatro Metropolitan order, so when I come to the Pepsi version, that video will start in the middle, as you can see. If you haven't heard Dull Knives before, click any of the links in the description to watch it in full, because I'm gonna talk over the music, pause here and there, maybe jump between the shows. So if you don't know it beforehand, check it out in its entirety first. We'll start with the Teatro Metropolitan version of Dull Knives. From the beginning, there we go. Strong guitar intro. That has a classic rock sound. Very low notes for Danny here. She can reach the notes, but she can't have the full power in them. Beautiful harmonies there. So this is from their second album, Queen of Emergency, way back in 2018. A concept album, so you kind of need to know the story for the lyrics. This is good. It's difficult for them. Yeah, when at this concert, she needs to have some power, of course, into the microphone. I watched her like just sing with an acoustic guitar, and like her Danny Day midnight concerts, and she can reach really low notes, but it's difficult to do it with power like this. And I kind of wonder, I mean, when they wrote the song, they probably put it in a key. This will be a bit of a rant about key choices. I guess they put it in a key so she would be able to reach the highest notes, obviously. So that's why a bit low in the beginning. But now she can reach higher notes. You just have to listen to Hell You Call a Dream or something like that. So they should be able to like transpose it a couple of notes upwards to make it easier for her in the intro. I don't know. Do you ever do that? I have no idea. I need to ask someone who actually works with music and live concerts. Of course, they'd have to change things with the backing track, but it's not like they are such good instrumentalists. They can, of course, play it in any key on the bass and the guitar. So yeah, I'm curious about that. Do they play it in the same key as they did in 2018? And if so, why? But it sounds great anyway. Let's continue. End of rant about key choices. This is a classic rock sound. Dull Knives cut better. It sounds like it's they play with the time signature, but they don't. Not here, but It sounds like they start after like 7 beats or something. Yeah, that's a high note. They probably had problems with that a couple years back. A back row. Love the drum fills. And then they just increase the intensity. Come on. Oh yes. It's a great ending. In Dull Knives, I think I started a sentence when I reacted to that one. That it sounds like they are playing around with the time signatures, but they aren't. Because I think the lyrics are, I found out dull knives cut better. Choke on all. So choke comes before the beat. Choke on all my scarlet letters. Don't know what I'm feeling. So you get the feeling that it's 7/8 because you expect the word to come at the first beat, but it actually comes at the 8th beat in the preceding bar. So Dull Knives is not 7/8. They just make it sound that way because they're brilliant songwriters and can play around with that. So that was great, but this is a comparison video and I need to compare it to the Pepsi Center version. I don't remember what the differences might be. I watched the Pepsi Center so many times because it's so popular with the reactors, this double feature with Dust to Dust. Yeah, so it'll end with the ending note of the previous song, and then we'll hear the Pepsi version. Better light show. Oh, wow. Yeah, she has the same problems reaching the lower notes with power. Not problem reaching them, but this is probably the perfect key. They know what they're doing. Actually, I read a YouTube comment just the other day, today. One thing that was better, someone thought one thing that was better with the Teatro Metropolitan show, the camera on Paulina. You only have a side cam at the Pepsi Center. So I don't know, but it's true. There's no camera on the front and the drums. It's a pretty good angle as well. Again, how many times have I said the word expressive? There's another one. She's more fierce in this version. Just a little more energy, a bit more fierce. But it sounds pretty identical. Is this the end for now? Yeah. Is this a short song? Great drums. The energy in this part. Great. It's hard to say. It's this is one of the closest ones to a tie so far. I don't want to give him 1 point each. So I'll say that the boring choice, the Pepsi Center version, is better because you got the Danny face, facial expressions, and the light and everything like that. But yeah, very good. Both were very, very good. Now, I repeated a couple of times that these are the two best professionally edited shows, by the warning. But they did perform 3 shows this year in February 2025 at the Auditorio Nacional. And an edited video of that concert is rumored to be released on August 21st. None of the first 4 songs that I've covered so far were included in that show, in the latest show. But this one, Dull Knives, was. So it's likely that this most recent version will be even better than the Pepsi Center. But we'll see. Next song will be When I'm Alone, and that has notable differences. See you in the next one.